Men also do possess a similar kind of mechanism like menstrual cycle in women. That is totally a different mechanism, but that is similar in terms of time period. In women, once in every 28 days, there is a menstruation she has to go through that may continue till consecutive 3 days or 4 days or 5 days. It depends and varies from woman to woman. Similarly, in men, once in a month, a man has to go through ejaculation of the sperm or semen, either voluntarily or not. See, there is a mechanism in male of semen production that used to happen in your testicles. Every time, even when you are sleeping, doing nothing, it keeps on producing semen because semen is the vital energy for maleliness, for manhood. Semen is the vital part. If there is no semen present inside a body of a man, then he won't feel attraction towards a woman. He won't feel any masculinity. He may become impotent. So, semen is a very vital part in a man's body. That's why nature has given to you a mechanism which keeps on producing semen 24/7. Though it's totally depends on you whether you consider it vital or not, but at least if you want to experience manliness, masculinity, attraction towards woman, then semen is vital for that experience. Now think of a dam and reservoir behind the dam. Dam used to collect the river's water in its reservoir. River never stops. River keeps on coming and getting stored in the reservoir. But there is a point is reached when reservoir cannot hold much water and dam gates are opened and water has to be released. And this time period may vary from dam to dam. For some dam within 3 days, for some within 10 days, and so on. And it also depends on weather condition. If there is a monsoon, continuous rain, then maybe every day water has to be released. And if there is a summer season, dry season, no rain, then maybe Dam has to release the water within 15 days or 1 month. Similarly, there is a capacity, a reservoir inside every man to store semen. Once that capacity has reached its zenith, then it has to be released to store the new production. So that release, if you masturbate, then it is fine. If you ejaculate while doing sexual intercourse, then also it is released through that. If you don't do any of these things, then the third way is involuntary way, that is nightfall. When you sleep, in your sleep, you are totally lost in your dreams. At that moment, your penis and testicles get opportunity to release the semen, which has to be released, which ought to be released. So that is the very suitable time for your penis and your testicles to release the semen. That's why we see man wakes up at midnight and see his pants, it is wet, because the penis has released the semen which ought to be released. And this happens once in a month. If you don't do voluntarily ejaculation, that is masturbation or ejaculation through sexual intercourse or any other means, if you don't ejaculate at all, that at least once a month your penis and testicles will release the semen without your permission, because that is the natural mechanism. Your semen has to be outflown. Your semen has to be released just as a dam releases the water. So nightfall is a natural way, and I say on further that at least once a month a man should masturbate or do sexual intercourse to keep going the natural process in a man, to empty the reservoir inside him and fill it with the fresh semen, to give him fresh energy, fresh manhood, fresh masculinity, freshness. That's why night falls are so important to sustain your manliness. Testicles do nightfall. And sometimes there is a very high production, so sometimes there is a case that you may see nightfall twice a month if you don't do voluntarily ejaculation at all. So don't be afraid of your nightfalls. Don't afraid from masturbation. Don't afraid from sexual intercourse. If you are doing it voluntarily, voluntary ejaculation, once a month, then don't afraid at all. Just be thankful to the nature that it has given you opportunity to masturbate or do sexual intercourse, and do it happily. Rejoice in it, relish with it. Subscribe if you find this video helpful.